Why are we here? Why are we doing this? You know, I told Dave.
Welcome to the Backlash.
No, I told Dave we should not go live. Welcome to the Backlash. Hermes canceled on us like literally 10 minutes ago.
Hermes got the call.
He got the call. And I was like, oh, okay, well, the show's canceled because our Monday guest has canceled. So we can't have a Monday guest stream. So we should reschedule and not do the show. And Dave's like, no, I'm going to immerse you in your worst nightmare and make you go live.
With no preparation.
With no preparation.
No prep. No show
nothing
prep.
to talk about. Absent our guest, which
No
is
guest.
probably why. Why? What are we doing here?
And the controller broke, so I can't really, change the.
I'm getting DMs all the time. Your show lacks professionalism. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just show up on Monday without the guests that we planned, with no content prepared, and having a bad hair day. How about that?
Make sure you follow us on X at Real Backlash. You can go to our website, thebacklash.net. Follow us on Subscribestar and Patreon. And also make sure you follow us on all of our platforms, including youtube.com/Real Backlash, Backlash Podcast on Rumble. And you can, of course, access all of our platforms right there on our website, thebacklash.net.
We won't be posting this episode anywhere because this is not going to be a real episode.
This is totally, it has to be.
And then he's like, well, let's just talk about the Charlie Kirk Memorial. I'm like, I have so much to say about that. I really don't want to do it today. I want to talk about it on Wednesday because I am getting eviscerated on Twitter.
Why are you getting eviscerated on Twitter?
Because I said something in poor taste.
What?
About, this is...
As if that's the first time.
As I said that this is what Charlie would have wanted for his memorial service to be a Jewish fundraiser. I said that. And then I also said, if I die at someone's hands, do not forgive my killer, form a pitchfork mob, and wipe out 5 generations of their bloodline. Now,
okay.
Did I mean that? Yes, I did mean that. I 100% meant that. But, people are not very happy about it. I don't know. I'm just getting weird vibes. I thought that it was in such poor taste.
There is nothing weirder than the having sparklers at a funeral.
Well, it wasn't a funeral, to be fair.
Was it a memorial?
It's a memorial service, yes.
But still, it's like the grieving widow comes out on stage with fireworks.
And then forgives her husband's killer.
And the killer is not exactly asking to be forgiven.
Yeah,
you forgive people that ask for forgiveness.
Do you?
Well, I mean, usually there's you ask for forgiveness, you get forgiven. You don't just go around forgiving people that don't want to be forgiven.
Yeah, my inability to forgive may be a character defect that I'm trying to dress up as some Valkyrie nonsense. But I just can't even imagine somebody forgiving my killer at this stage. I would be haunting them. I'd be like, what are you doing? Seek vengeance, you fool. I don't know. I thought the whole thing was really weird and Jew-coded, and it had a lower third fundraiser the entire time.
Text
for
hoodie
merch.
To 741776 and you'll get free merch.
It was Jew-coded, major evangelical Christian mega church vibes. I thought it was just absolutely in poor taste.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it on Wednesday. I got a lot to say about this. Because now the tensions are a little bit lower. We're not so shocked and emotional about the Charlie Kirk thing. I think we can explore some other discussion points that people would not have wanted to hear day 2.
Before, yeah.
And I'm fine with that. But good Lord. People are also disappointed at us at buying into too many of the mainstream
conspiracy
talking
theories.
points. No, people are like, how can you possibly believe that the official narrative is the truth? I'm not saying that I believe the entirety of the official narrative, but this Mossad angle, I don't
believe either. I don't believe what the FBI is telling me.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that Mossad pulled the trigger. I think that weird freak guy, until proven otherwise. I mean, now they're exploring these goofy, that was an exit wound out of his neck type of. Now, I guess I don't understand how a 30-06 could have an entrance wound like that. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. This Candace Owens thing is such a testament to black chicks never really being able to stuff that crazy inside.
Oh my God.
She just can't do it. It's like she's super rich. She's married to a white guy. She's always wearing Alice and Olivia. She's so polished. She's so telegenic. And then she's still like, you don't think this was Messiah? I'm like, get it together. Like, I know it's part of you, but rein it in. You know what I think about Hermes? I think that Hermes, it's the bag company.
Hermes is, like a French designer.
It's a French designer. That's
Hermes, chaotic Hermes.
Chaotic Hermes. I think that maybe he watched some of our videos.
He got the call.
And he's like, I'm out on this one. And I bet he will never message me back.
Probably not.
What did we do?
Which is why we should make a big deal. We should go to war with him. Let's start some drama.
No.
Hermes, you're a bitch.
Dave will kick your ass.
I will get up here to Idaho. I will kick your ass. We're going out back.
Oh, man. Well,
so there's that, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, though.
Yeah.
The Pope, my tweet about the Pope has gone super duper viral. Also, the FBI put out a new video. Let me pull this up first, actually. Like, it's 30 seconds. We can watch this. Okay. But I think my take on this is correct. New recruitment video for the FBI.
Look at that woman looking through a microscope. I almost said telescope. See? We really should be at the helm.
It's ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
A black woman running.
The fire to go further.
Bruh. So I just, there's too many women. Must abolish. This is not going to work out well.
No, indeed.
But yeah, the Pope over the weekend, I guess it was the ALS, there's like an ALS fundraiser or something like this. And the Pope came out with this speech that I guess
it was an ADL fundraiser.
No, ALS, not ADL, different acronym. But he comes out and, I'm like not one of these people that I don't look for every little thing to criticize, the Pope about. I've been very supportive, very optimistic about the new Pope and, all the things that we've been seeing. But then he does something like this and he puts out this video and it's like he literally doesn't even get to 30 seconds in. And then he goes, as our Jewish brothers say, like Tikun Olam. So let's give this a quick, it's content. Let's see.
Peace be with you all.
Allegedly.
Greetings from Rome. I'm very happy to join you in Chicago as the Les Turner ALS Foundation gathers us for the annual ALS Walk for Life. Mm-hmm. Ours is a gathering of many people. Let me say first of all that I'm filled with admiration and gratefulness to the researchers and scientists gathered here. Our Jewish brothers and sisters tell us that one of the great projects given the human family by God is to complete and perfect the very good creation given us. Tikun Olam.
No!
Bruh. And so for those of you that aren't aware, and I don't understand if the Pope is if he's just...
Oh, you understand.
Unaware. Well, I mean, one of his teachers was this like Jewish guy, I guess, in Chicago. I don't have the details up because we were planning on going live with Hermes, who canceled on us. But anybody that's been in this space for like a half a minute has dug into Tikun Olam because the Jews use Tikun Olam as their excuse for everything, for supporting revolution, for supporting, women's rights, for supporting black rights, for supporting LGBTQ rights, because it's all about setting the wrongs of the world right and liberating the oppressed and punishing the oppressor, right? Like that's kind of like the dialectic of this Tikun Olam thing. But then every now and again, you get a Jew that's very honest about exactly what it means. And so here's a clip.
You want to know what Tikkun Olam is? This is a good shir to go out and tell the world, right? Tikkun Olam, as they call it. You want to know what Tikkun Olam is? When good rules and dominates and subjugates Ra, which means when Klal Yisrael rules the world, when Klal Yisrael is supreme, and the nations of the world are subject to the Jewish people, and under the umbrella of the Jewish people, they have rectification. They have Tikun. That's Tikun Olam. Tikun Olam is not teaching about recycling. Recycling is not Tikun Olam. Tikun Olam is not save the planet. Tikun Olam is not the ozone. Tikun Olam is when Jews are Shomrei Torah u'mitzvos, and the Gentiles recognize the supremacy of the Jewish people, and they assist us. That's Tikun Olam.
Great. So, Tikun Olam, Jewish supremacy.
Yeah.
And now we've got the Pope.
He's still behind this Pope?
I'm not behind what he said there. He's starting to lose me.
Yeah.
He is starting to lose me.
That is disqualifying.
Yeah. Well, we had a priest once. I wasn't there, but, my dad's parish, a new priest shows up. They do this. They move around. New priest shows up, and like his first Sunday sermon, he goes up and he starts talking about how there are good things in the Talmud. My dad, called him out.
Like,
right on.
bro.
He got up in the middle of the sermon, walked out.
Good for him.
And sent his superior an email and all this stuff. And it's just like, bro, if there's first of all, if there's one line of error in a book, it's not allowed to be published according to Catholic laws and all this stuff. So to have a book that's blasphemous, no, you're not going to get up at the pulpit and say, oh, there's a couple of good things in the Talmud. Get out of here. Lose me with that. Anyway.
Well, anyway, we are just going to take some unhinged super chats.
Please send us your most unhinged super chats
We've already got a few coming.
at thebacklash.net.
And I will say we are going to have a show on Monday. I don't know who's coming on now.
Who's going to come on Monday?
I'll figure
No
it
one's
out.
going to come on our show now that they know that you can just cancel with no backlash, no pushback.
No, it's fine. Academic Agent was going to come on, but he wanted to schedule for October 2nd. So next week we will have a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday show.
Nice. That's going to be great. And I'm rounding out the October bookings.
Where everybody will show up.
It's going to be very great. Daniel McAdams is coming from the Ron Paul Institute.
Yep.
Very, very interesting guy. They've been, talking a lot about what's going on in Israel. And then, now I have to pull up the calendar.
Do you know who we should have on Monday?
Who?
Father Mawdsley again.
We should. He got banned on Twitter.
I know. Does he want to come on again?
It's terrible. I think he's working on a new book, and he said that he'd be able to come on after that. So maybe.
Wait, after? No, he can take an hour.
Maybe, yeah. I'll send him a DM.
Awesome.
Dan McAdams on the 6th. Lucas Gage, tremendous patriot, coming on the 13th of October. And we also got PNW Gorilla, who's going to be coming on
Pacific
in person.
Northwest?
Yeah,
I
Pacific
assume
Northwest.
it's a GUER.
Yeah. He runs this military supply company in Washington State. They sell really cool stuff, night optics and heat scopes and old German PT wear. It's cool. Anyway, so he's doing good stuff. He'll be coming on the 20th. And then for the 27th, we're working on hopefully getting Dr. Kevin McDonald to talk about his new book, The Culture of Critique, which is very good.
Why are so many people watching this? Turn it off.
How many people are watching?
I don't know, 1,000.
Based. Welcome. That's what she wanted to go and not do anything. And I'm we got to go. We owe it to everybody that sets time aside to watch this
do
ridiculous
a crappy,
program.
unprepared show that doesn't have the guests that we
No
promised.
schedule. If you can't click live and just go,
I can't.
are you even an entertainer?
No, I'm not. I don't know what to tell you.
She spent so much time on the outlines.
I do.
And
I
then
really
I'm
do.
going to say this to sound smart.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, shows like this need to be prepared. They need to be kept on track. We have a duty to our audience to deliver information in a concise way and in the way that we want to say it. And that requires study and preparation. It simply does. It simply does.
What did you do over the weekend? Have any fun?
No.
No? You didn't do anything fun over the weekend?
I got really sick yesterday.
Oh, no.
I washed a giant rug that I have in my house because we're about to remodel our kitchen. And then it rained. And so it's just out there just soaking.
Have you ever seen those
Soaking wet.
ASMR rug cleaning videos?
Hells yes.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones, except for
One of those pops up on my feed, I lose an hour. It just
it's
disappears.
I just can't.
Not
They
good.
dirty those rugs though. There's no way
Oh, yeah.
anybody's bringing in rugs that dirty.
No way.
They're like, all right, take
No
these
way.
10 rugs to the desert for like 3 months, and then we'll pick them back up.
I also love the videos of people that like they go like dumpster diving in rich people's neighborhoods.
I love those too.
And they'll like find like this like extremely expensive couch, and they'll like clean it up,
or like in the back of a Sephora.
Yeah,
and they get all that free stuff. Yeah. What about where are you on the pimple videos?
Not a pimple video guy. I think my dad though. He
I
might
was
be
so into it. I like ear blackhead extractions from old Asian men.
What? That is
That's just what
oddly
I'm into.
specific.
Yeah, because all of these Asian people at like Thai extraction.
How does this help us save the white race?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. But it's like ASMR for me. And so they have all these YouTube channels that have millions and millions of views. Yeah. And then like there's something about being Asian and older where it's like you've got the deepest fucking pores in your ears. It's like how do you have a pore that's an inch deep in your ear? It just doesn't make any sense. Like the shit that they get out of those, it's deeply satisfying. Also, I like to watch people like get earwax removals.
Okay.
And then there are some good ones of using like a high pressure jet stream to get tartar off of people's teeth. There's something wrong with women. Like we have monkey-like grooming instincts.
That's bizarre.
I don't know what to tell you. It is truly disgusting. But here we are.
Now, we could talk about this too for just a brief moment before we get to some unhinged super chats, which you should send to us at thebacklash.net/super chat. Tucker Carlson. Excuse me, my coffee is still settling.
That is the other thing. You can't burp into the microphone.
Morty!
No, people.
Morty! What
people
do you
hate
have, Pickle Rick? Morty!
People were so pissed about last week. They're like, you guys are trying to run a professional network. You're burping in front of Cameron. I'm like, I feel the same way. I'm always...
All right, I'll hold up on the burping. I thought that was funny.
Cameron he just deserves respect from us, you know?
He does. He's smart.
He's smart, and he's very scary.
Yes.
Every
time he like texts me, it's like I feel like I'm getting in trouble.
Oh,
like
I know.
Being called down to the principal's office.
I got the worst message from him on Telegram 2 weeks ago. The worst one I've ever gotten in my entire life. And it said,
"Call me."
It said, "Call me." And I was like, "Oh no!" And I'm just looking at my phone. My BP is up to like 160. I'm like, what does he want? And I called him, and it was like something totally innocuous. I can't even remember what it was.
He did that to me one time, and he was like, "Dave, I need to talk to you immediately."
Oh!
I'm like, oh shit, that's not good. And this was him. He was like preparing to go on his trip to Europe or whatever. And he's like, and so I call him. And he's like, "Dave, I just need to know like what's the best Bitcoin wallet." And I was like, hell
why
yeah,
do you
that's
do this
awesome.
to me?
Thank you.
It's like your boss saying, "I need to talk to you tomorrow."
Right. That's not good. Performance review time.
Yeah. I just expected him to be like, "You suck at your job. You're too old. Your post wall, we're firing you. We're replacing you with something."
No eggs. You've run out of eggs. We need an egg check on aisle 4. Oh my gosh. So Tucker Carlson did an anti-Semitism at Charlie Kirk's
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Funeral. We can watch this real quick. This was, the whole thing. Just, I mean, we had an 8th birthday here yesterday. So the house was amazing. We had like 4 families over, and we had about 35 kids.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was crazy how outnumbered we were. They were just all over the yard doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I was busy grilling and putting cheese on uncooked burgers like Chuck Schumer. But in between, I was pulling up the Charlie Kirk live stream to see, all right, let's see what's going on now. And it's like, I kept pulling it up, and I'm just like, fireworks?
I know. Stephen Miller pretending he's not Jewish.
Maybe it would make more sense if I like watched the whole thing. But
I watched the whole thing.
I just watched snippets here and there. Have you seen the translations? They took Jonathan Miller and then translated it into German. They're like, look at how hard this goes. And it's like, bro.
Wait, Stephen Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, he's Jewish. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
That's why he was able to go so hard.
We can pull that video up in a second. But
no, this is our Wednesday content.
No, it's not.
You're ruining everything.
It's a taste. If you like it, subscribe on our YouTube channel, Real Backlash. You could subscribe on Rumble.
Oh my God, this
on
show
X.
sucks.
You could, just giving a little teaser. But anyway, so this is what Tucker Carlson had to say at the funeral.
And it actually reminds me of my favorite story ever. So it's about 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem, and Jesus shows up and he starts talking about the people in power, and he starts doing the worst thing that you can do, which is telling the truth about people, and they hate it, and they just go bonkers. They hate it, and they become obsessed with making him stop. This guy's got to stop talking. We've got to shut this guy up. And I can just sort of picture the scene in a lamplit room with a bunch of guys sitting around eating hummus, thinking about what do we do about this guy telling the truth about us? We must make him stop talking. And there's always one guy with the bright idea, and I can just hear him say, I've got an idea, why don't we just kill him? Ugh. That'll shut him up. That'll fix the problem.
Bro. So on the one hand, you know, the soft anti-Semitism is good to see. You know, it is encouraging to see.
But
that.
he's CIA. You have to ask, like, why?
But the weird laugh. It's a funeral.
It's not a funeral. It's a memorial service.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like
the guy from Amadeus. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little odd.
It is. And the whole thing was odd. I found it unsettling.
Yeah.
I found Erica Kirk's speech unsettling.
I did watch some of hers.
I found the whole thing just bizarre.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very divisive among the right-wing community.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people on the right that are looking at it and watching
They're
it.
like, stop counter-signaling. This is bringing people to Christ. I'm like, listen, if this is bringing you to Christ, what kind of Christianity is this bringing you to?
I don't know. But it's weird. It's weird. And then we've got this.
He looks like Satan. That's how I imagine
Der
Satan.
Sturm flüstert dem tapferen Krieger leise zu, dass du meiner unüberwindlichen Stärke und meiner unerbittlichen Macht nicht standhalten kannst. Und der Krieger flüstert zurück, ich bin der Sturm.
Ich bin der Sturm. In his defense, you can read a recipe in German.
And
you can read a lullaby in German.
Yeah, you've seen the clips, I'm sure, the videos of like, you know, like these people doing like Itsy Bitsy Spider in German. It sounds awful.
Or like the four
awful.
people, and then one says something in English, one says something in Italian, one says something in French, and then the person says it in German.
Yeah.
Like the same word.
There's the word, yeah, like, I forget what that account is. It was like the little ball countries. And it's like, ooh, let's say calculator.
Yeah.
Calculatore.
Calculatore.
and then you go to German and it's like some crazy word. But anyway.
What is calculator in German?
What is calculator in German? It's probably calculator. Calculator. Yeah. Good job. Yeah, calculator is the same in most languages.
Oh, really? Okay, well, let's do these super chats and get me out of this horrible, horrible situation.
No, please
the
send
stuff of nightmares.
Keep a slow drip of super chats that forces us to stay on the air for like an hour. Just like every time we get ready to wrap the show up. God bless you. Did you keep it in?
No, you stole it from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that.
With your lack of preparation.
Unresolved sneeze.
He totally is going to ghost me. He's never going to answer again.
Probably not.
I said for when we were about to go live. Nothing. 10:34. Can we reschedule? I apologize for the late notice.
Oh no.
Dave was like, just tell him no, he can't reschedule. I'm like, I can't just be like, no, you must show up.
No. Yes.
He just, what was he going to say? All right, let's do some super chats.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Thunderstorm 9 sent $5. Hermes got the call.
Yeah, really.
Very true.
He did a long form interview with Gypsy Crusader. So I was like,
there's no way that we're beyond the pale for him.
No.
We're getting the guy from the Ron Paul Institute.
I can't
I'm pretty
believe
sure
that
that we are vanilla, actually.
No.
I think we're kind of vanilla. Sometimes I think we're vanilla.
We shouldn't have guests on to legitimize us, though.
Yesterday's extremism is tomorrow's moderateism.
Mm-hmm. And that is why you tune into the Backlash.
For profound insights.
Deep thoughts.
I've had like 3/4 of a cup of coffee. Book Track Groove sent $10. David, you play my songs for the LOLs. Do you mind if I bring topics for the show?
Hells yeah.
Sure, yeah. Email it. info@thebacklash.net. Or snail mail. You can send your topic ideas for the show to P.O. Box 853 Post Falls, Idaho. 83877.
We should get a lower third. It would be less distasteful than what we saw at the memorial service.
True. Yeah, I need to work on that. I gotta up the production quality of the show. Unreconstructed Human sent $10 on Rumble. Forgiveness requires repentance and doesn't make justice and doesn't negate justice. Don't worry, blonde. It's your Scots-Irish genetics and more proof that you should be a Presbyterian.
Ugh. I don't know that any religion's going to give me the fire and brimstone that I desire, that I so desire. And honestly, Cameron and I had a talk the other day about the difference between bloodlust and revenge and righteous anger. And like, I'm so deep into the bloodlust camp. It's obvious it's unethical. Like, I can't act like what I'm saying is ethical. It's not. I'm emotional and yeah, but also being in this realm for 10 years puts you in kind of a unique mindset, right? So I remember, and I also remember, I'm not quick to forgiveness in general, but 10 years of being canceled, of people saying terrible things, of people coming at me, I want revenge. Like, I want these people destroyed. Like what Max Blumenthal said the other day, like the right is playing to win. They want to eradicate left-wing ideas. I'm like, yes.
Good. Yeah.
I fell for that guy's shtick.
Yeah, I mean, the Max Blumenthals of the world, they want us to get together with like the brown hordes, the brown masses of like Muslims and hold hands as if that's going to like give us a Christian nation.
But I violated, because I was blinded by his anti-Israel stance, I violated my number one rule,
Don't trust Jews.
No Jews ever, under any circumstances. No Jews.
I mean, I still like him. He's useful.
No, he's not useful.
He's useful for the anti-Israel watchdog stuff.
I don't know. I don't know if we should be making alliances like this. I don't know.
Just as long as you don't forget where we're going, right? I mean, don't forget where we're headed. We are not the American Communist Party. We are not Jackson Hinkle. We are white Christian nationalists.
Yeah.
And we are coming to take over the country.
I don't know, man. If Christian nationalism means promptly forgiving the murderer of your husband, I'm kind of out on this.
No, that's another woman moment. It's just
you think so?
Yeah, I mean, like, why do you need to get on stage and? No, I don't know. I don't get it. John Paul II did something similar too, right? Like he got shot and then he like prayed for the guy that shot him. Like, I'm sorry, no. Like
I just think it's bizarre. I think it's bizarre.
Maybe at the point where it's like, they've lined him up. The firing squad is there. He's in front of the wall. Justice is about to be dealt. And then in that moment, maybe you can say, I forgive you. And then he gets punished.
Yeah, but I'm not actually going to forgive the person. I'm just saying that so that just in case I have to hedge my bets to get into heaven, that God's like, well, you tried. I'm not actually going to forgive the person.
You're trying to trick God.
No.
I could turn you on to some Jews. They do that Eruv thing. I was trying to explain to a friend of mine yesterday at this little 8-year-old's birthday party. We I don't know how it came up, but we started talking about the Eruv, right? Which is the string that they put around the city.
Yeah.
And so everything within the string is in your home.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't understand the logic of that. I'm like, well, listen, I mean, your home is like an enclosure, right? And so if you do things inside the home, so now we've got this Eruv, which goes all around the city, and that encloses the neighborhood. So it's basically the same thing as a home.
Have you seen this
that's
Jewish?
Like actually,
yeah, it's so stupid. This Jewish toilet paper trick. Have you seen it?
Yeah, but they have to tear it up like the day before.
So you can't do any work on Shabbat.
We've played the Kosher Switch commercial on this program before.
Yeah, the Kosher Switch.
I played them the Kosher.
Can't be real. It was like an SNL skit. But the toilet paper trick,
real.
you can't do any work on Shabbat. So in case you have to take a shit on Shabbat.
By the way, best time to be on Twitter, Friday night, Saturday morning.
True. That is
wonderful
true.
time.
So they tear up little pieces of toilet paper the day before Shabbat and like stack them on top of the toilet roll. And so if they have to take a dump on Shabbat, they don't have to tear anything off. They don't have to do any work. But then you're still wiping your own ass.
What would we have been forced to talk about if Hermes hadn't canceled on us?
This is clearly the content that the audience wants and is asking for. Okay, this is a nightmare. Let's do some more.
Unreconstructed Human sent $10. Speaking of racists, Presbyterians, and continuing on your attempts to build a coalition, you should have Cody Justice and Michael Spangler from Sacra Press and American Mantle on the show. I have heard of Sacra Press. I like them. Okay, I will screenshot that.
This has to happen on my month. Makes me look unprepared.
Well, if the golden slipper, if the ruby slipper fits, crystal.
No one does more preparation.
No, it's true. I know
for this show than I do.
The Orthodoxer sent $5. Y'all should really ask why Hermes is anti-Christian posting. I literally unfollowed him because of his dunking on Christianity.
He's
what?
Okay, isn't he like 22?
He's young.
He's a young
He's a
guy.
young kid.
Like, just give him some time to come around. He's going to have some bad takes.
Oh, yeah. It's guaranteed.
But I have been enjoying his Save Europe tour. He goes to a Manchester game.
Is he American or is he English?
He's American.
Okay.
He goes to a Manchester game and he asks these people coming out of the game, like, would you give up football or let in 1 million migrants? And like, universally, they're like, oh, I love my football, so I guess you have to let in the migrants. I'm like, what is... I just wanted to bash my head against it. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. There's like
Sports
one
ball
base
brain.
guy that's like, I'll have to get... But they are so bread and circus, so deep in the bread and circuses there with their football culture.
Yeah. It's almost worse than football culture in America.
Yeah.
It is actually worse than football culture in America because, like, they do the, like, street gang thing. You
Yeah.
know, they, like, take over pubs and they go out and they, like, you know, beat the shit out of, like, the opposing team, like Arsenal versus whoever.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's just like, you know, in America, we have Proud Boys.
Yeah.
They go beat up communists at least, you know. Jeepers creepers. Anonymous sent $5. For real, the Kirk Memorial was the most black-pilling thing out this month. He literally gifted them the youngest generation and the boomers it. Use us all our lives, buy off our wives, and profit from our deaths. I hate them so much.
I know. I just thought it was so grotesque. And then I'm watching people fall for it like, oh, why are you counter-signaling this moment that we're all uniting? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't understand how anybody could watch that and not be like, ew, this is...
A little distasteful.
It was so distasteful, yeah.
And I mean, because I don't even know what to do. I've had to go to a couple funerals recently. All of them one of them was Catholic, but like all the non-Catholic funerals that I go to are just weird. Mm-hmm. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like modern Protestantism doesn't understand death.
Yeah.
They're all just like, oh, he's in heaven now.
He's watching over us. He's
like,
he's
how do you
angry
know?
at me. What did
how
Trump
do you
say?
know? How do you know he's in heaven? Maybe we should pray for his soul or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I mean, and getting like shot and instantly dying has got to be one of the worst ways to go. At least with like a car accident or like jumping off a bridge or something, you have like a couple of seconds to, oh boy, I don't want to go to hell. You know, like say a quick act of contrition.
I disagree. Just
getting vaporized.
Yeah, but he died immediately. I don't want to be suffering.
I wouldn't want to suffer either, but at the same time, like there's something nice about suffering when you're dying, because it at least lets you prepare for death. I don't know. It's morbid.
So
anyway,
morbid.
Reinhardt sent $5.
Hi, buddy.
Don't sweat doing the show on the fly. I'm always happy to have some distraction. Ramble about whatever for a few hours, and I'm grateful. Vengeance for Charlie.
I will not. I will not do that. I am so uncomfortable right now. I'm sweating through my members only jacket.
That's a nice jacket, by the way.
Thank you very much.
We should do like a line. We should just like buy them in bulk and then get like the Backlash logo embroidered on it.
I bet that the audience
By the way, we have mugs now.
We do have
mugs. Can you hand me
mugs.
the mug? It's behind your, I don't know. How does it look? I feel like it
good.
looks fuzzy. Doesn't it look a little fuzzy?
Yeah.
Looks a little fuzzy. I don't know.
Get our 4 out of 10 Backlash mug.
Yeah, it's a 4 out of 10. Here, how do I...
Support the show by buying our
Can you see that? Is that in...
crappy
focus?
mug.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know. It looks okay.
What's in here?
Candles.
Candles. Yum. Okay. Back to the super chats. The Winged Hussar sent $25. Appreciate you guys coming on anyway. It gives me something quality to listen to in the big mess out there. Have you seen the hearings on character AI? Grooming children to off themselves, and the CEO, Noam Shazer, has the usual early life. Character AI.
Noam Shazer is Jewish? How is that even possible?
Heard about this. Hold on. Let's see.
His name might as well be Shlomo.
There's hearings on this? What? Whose son was coached to commit suicide by an AI. What? Hold on. Let me get this up on the screen. It says, this mother, whose son was coached to commit suicide by an AI chatbot, just revealed that character AI refuses to hand over her son's last words to the chatbot. Why? Because the company is using that conversation to train its models and shield itself from accountability.
Ooh, can we see what she has to say?
Yeah, sure.
Public reporting indicates that users on average spend more than 2 hours a day interacting with chatbots and character AI. Soul's companion chatbot was programmed to engage in sexual role play, present as romantic partners, and even psychotherapists, falsely claiming to have a license. When Soul confided suicidal thoughts, the chatbot never said, "I'm not human, I'm AI. You need to talk to a human and get help." The platform had no mechanisms to protect Soul or to notify an adult. Instead, it urged him to come home to her. On the last night of his life, Soul messaged, "What if I told you I could come home right now?" The chatbot replied, "Please do, my sweet king." Minutes later, I found my son in his bathroom. I held him in my arms for 14 minutes, praying with him until the paramedics got there, but it was too late. Through the lawsuit, I have since learned that Soul made other heartbreaking statements in the minutes before his death. Those statements have been reviewed by my lawyers and are referenced in the court filings opposing the motions to dismiss filed by Character AI's founders Noam Shazir and Daniel DeFreitas. But I have not been allowed to see my own child's last final words. Character Technologies has claimed that those communications are confidential trade secrets. That means the company is using the most private, intimate data of my child, not only to train its products, but also to shield itself from accountability.
Wow.
Whoa.
That is
dystopic.
Yeah. Super blackpilling. These kids.
Yeah. You got to protect your kids from technology.
Yeah. Don't let them on. I mean, maybe like let them build a Raspberry Pi or something, but like not the internet.
No.
And definitely like don't allow your kids to use like a computer in like a private part, especially I'm just saying in like a private part of it. Like if you're gonna have a computer, like even my computer is literally in the living room. Like there's like big screens here. You can see what I'm doing on my computer.
Like our parents had an excuse because they didn't understand the internet.
Sure. Well, the internet was bad back then, but it's clearly worse now.
I don't know. It was pretty bad back then.
It was pretty bad. Live leak.
Oh, Live Leak, Rotten.com. We were in
E-Bombs world.
We were in chats all the time.
ASL
with strangers. What about chat roulette?
Yeah, well, that's that new thing, right?
Omegle.
Omegle. Yeah, that's still around. That's fun.
Yeah,
but it's also weird. There's like 9 times out of 10 you wind up getting like some black guy. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Wang
totally.
out.
Wang out.
Bruh.
And his screen name is also Wang out.
So this chat company owned by a Jewish guy, they are committing, they're telling their kids to commit suicide. This is crazy.
What a nightmare.
And they're like Harry Potter. Here, hold on. They do like Harry Potter themed chatbots, I guess. Look at this. So you can choose. Oh my God.
Well, you gotta watch your kids. My daughter, unfortunately, knows what a tablet is. And so she keeps asking me for a tablet. And I'm like, in no world am I getting you a tablet. Never. No. I will never get you a tablet. And so she has this little like drawing screen. Mm-hmm. Do you have those for your kids?
Yeah.
And she's like, Mommy, can I have some tablet time? And then she'll take her drawing screen and like pretend. I'm like, you can have all the tablet time that you want on that thing. I'm never kidding you.
Just give them a pen and paper.
Yeah, just give them a pen and paper. Imaginary play is really important.
Yeah. That is one of the things. And, you know, with movies too, right? You're not really imagining anymore. Remember, like, you read books and you have to, like, actually engage the imagination. Not anymore. Anyway. Reinhardt sent $5. Also, if tearing toilet paper constitutes work for these people, then it really lends credence to the idea that the Holocaust was just an exaggerated kvetching about being made to perform actual labor. Yeah, they are definitely not beating the accusations. Reinhardt sent $5. Rope Devin Stack in here for another appearance if the schedule is light. True, we do need to get him back on. We're going to. That was great, by the way. If you haven't listened, we did a 4-hour long space like a couple Fridays ago. Bunch of star-studded space, by the way.
Totally, yeah.
You know, everybody who's anybody was in there. So
somebody in the live chat said, Blonde, you should do a true crime podcast with Devin. I'm like, that is my dream job. Of all the jobs in the world, People are like, oh, I wish I could be a food reviewer. I wish I could play with baby man. No, true crime podcast with Devin Stack.
That would be good.
It would just be amazing. I've tried to rope him into some stuff like that before, and he always says, Rebecca, I'm a maverick.
What we really need to do is we need to get name redacted on Twitter.
Yeah.
You follow his stuff. He has a theory about the O.J. Simpson murder that is so good.
It was the son?
No, it was the cop.
Oh, yeah, no.
And the cop lives in Sandpoint. He lives like right up the road.
Okay, it was obviously the black man that had multiple TBI.
What? You're saying it's OJ?
Of course it was OJ.
No, it was the cops.
Come on.
We got to bring him on. We got to, because he went through like every objection. We did it in like a 4-hour-long Twitter space.
I hate the OJ conspiracies because he had a history of domestic violence. He was an angry black guy and he had chronic traumatic encephalitis. It's like, okay.
Right. So then why did the police plant evidence in the crime scene?
I
Like
don't.
the blood flakes in the car were clearly planted.
Why? Why do we do this, guys? Why?
If we can engage in Charlie Kirk skepticism and conspiracy theory, but I'm not allowed to think OJ was innocent.
OJ was not innocent. He clearly did it. Also, we landed on the moon. The earth is not flat.
User account sent $3 on Entropy. John Doyle dropped an interesting video on Kirk. You should interview him. You should also interview the only whites exclusive church in the country, Astatruk Folk Assembly.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. It's not a church. It's a cult.
What? No.
Barefoot in the Kitchen sent $10. What is the most retarded thing your kids have done recently? Blonde?
Oh, God.
I'll let you start.
Okay. I hope I didn't tell this story already, but last week, my baby, she's a year and a half. She's not a baby anymore, but she's hurting herself every day. And in the middle of the night, where I sleep next to her, I have a pillow against the wall, and then she sleeps between me and the wall. It's like the safest situation she could possibly be in. We're dead asleep, and she wakes up and decides that she wants something off of the bedside table. She trips over the pillow, smacks her face on the bedside table, and I awake, and like I turn on my flashlight because I'm like, what the blood everywhere. Oh. And she has ripped her frenulum in half.
What's a frenulum?
It's that like
the
thing,
thingy.
the little
I know what
skin.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's covered in blood. I'm like, what were you doing?
Ow.
It was the middle of the night. Why were you doing something? It was so stupid. And then she just kept going, blood. Oh, no. And so all week now, even though it's healed, blood.
Oh no.
Mommy, blood.
My
idiot
2-year, 7-month-old has just been getting into everything.
Yeah.
It's been bad. You know, he's so my eldest started school, right? And so it's like you got to sleep or whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's waking up. He's waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's dark out. And then sneaking into my wife's office, and he took like a $17 bag of, semi-sweet chocolate chips. He just ripped it open. The whole thing is on the floor. And it's like every day there's something new that he's getting into. It's just brutal. It's nonstop. It is nonstop. And like the amount of baby proofing that like you can do for like a 7 or an 8-month-old, that's fine.
Yeah.
These kids are like now pulling chairs across the floor
Right,
and then
yeah.
using implements to unlock the
Oh,
doors.
it's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
My parents gave my 5-year-old one of those like devices to pick things up that's really long.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. Mine
what are
did
those
that
called?
too. And then a grabber thing.
Like a little grabber thing. If you have a kid, do not let one of those. My kids are doing the dumbest crap. I saw the other day my younger child out in the backyard picking up some dog shit with it. And then I was like, no. And I got distracted because she was trying to hurt herself. It was in the grass. And then I saw my daughter yesterday
Using the same one.
using the same thing to pick up like
A box of Cheerios.
food
Yeah.
and like all sort, and then to try to feed the baby with it. I'm like,
Oh no.
like the amount of giardia that these kids probably have.
The other thing my son did, which was yesterday, he found my gun cleaner. This is like a gun lubricant / cleaner. It's like a little spray bottle.
Yeah.
He sprayed the whole house down. It was great. Great. And it's like, you come out and it's like, why does it smell like gun oil in the living room? And then you see him standing there look what I got. It's just like, oh my God, kid, I'm going to.
Live chat, you guys are wrong. The lip frenulum is the fold of elastic tissue that connects the lip to the gum. I was right.
The things we argue about on this show. We've got a
frenulum is not the word. Frenulum is also, you have multiple frenulums. I think you have a penile frenulum.
We have
it's like saying
a
sphincter.
super chat that I cannot read.
Why?
Because it's all bad words. FN words, K words, B words, sand N words, F words, J words, G words, etc.
Good for you.
Yes. Robert the Pivotal sent $5. Give the benefit of the doubt in terms of guests. When LP received your request for interview, he was unaware of the invite because he didn't have access to his Twitter at the time. Who's LP?
I hypocrite. He's coming out for an in-person live interview on October 22nd.
That's going to be great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting a lot of in-person stuff this month, or, recently. It'll be good. Robert the Pivotal also sent $5. Did you see Jared Taylor's recent tweet about beautiful women having the instinctive sense for which way events, sentiment, and power are moving?
Oh, wow.
Thoughts? I haven't seen that video.
Pro-whammon. I like it.
He's pro-whammon?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, women are much more easily bullied than men. They go along with the masses. They want to cozy up to power because they know that they are the weaker sex. So they should have good instincts on which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the crazy women over at that Zionist church have been so crazy for so long, because they're like, we know where this is going.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Oh, my goodness. Thunderstorm Night sent $5. Open a phone line and take some calls.
I would rather die.
That would be funny.
I used to have a call-in show. I had a call-in show for 10 years. And let me tell you what, it makes you hate your audience.
See, I like the actual call-in, like when you have a phone. When I used to have my radio show, we had like a real phone, so you could do it real quick, and get people lined up. That's nice. Nowadays, with all this technology, it takes so long.
All this technology.
All the computers and the technology, it takes,
someone just said they know which way the frenulum is swinging.
Oh, dear God. Book Track Roof sent $10 on Rumble. Indiana's water quality efforts earn top EPA rank. Leave comments about your train experience. Are you guys growing your own cotton with your greenhouse? Who has a greenhouse? I don't have a greenhouse. I do not have, although I would like to build one. I would not, however, I would probably not grow cotton.
I wouldn't.
No.
Vegetables. Still no response from Hermes.
I would grow ethically sourced opium flowers.
You'll need it when society collapses.
Wilfred P. sent $5 on Rumble. Always fun connecting the dots. So PNAC is Tikun Olam. Yes. Now you get it. Tikun Olam is being used for like everything stupid and wrong. And it's like really funny too, because like when you watch like a right-wing Jewish podcast, and they go, Tikun Olam, what are you talking about? That's not Tikun Olam. You got to get these people to bow down to us and worship us. And then you get the left-wing Tikun Olam people who talk about why gay rights is Tikun Olam. There was actually an article about that. Why LGBT rights is Tikun Olam. Let's see if it pops up. Yeah, I mean, here's one from Huffington Post. Just like on a LGBT discrimination and the promise of Tikun Olam. 13 years ago that this was published. So, yeah. No, I don't think Tikun Olam is Catholic in any way. Anonymous sent $5. Carlin Borisenko was on Fox last week.
I saw. She looked really fucking crazy.
Is this really who we want to represent us on the right? Rejected by leftist rejects. No concern for appearance, hygiene, or cleanliness. Spend their lives around attending leftist events. Not for me. I think it's useful that she's going through their stuff. You're not going to get me to hate her.
She's unhinged.
She's wrong about Christianity too. She falls on the wrong side of that whole thing. But she takes the time to read queer books. And I'm not doing that. She summarizes them.
I can't ally with her because she's so vicious and obsessive online.
She doesn't like you.
I know she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
But what did I do to her? It was that.
I think you did something to her.
No, it was
Didn't
that
you,
Kim
ratio her?
Iverson thing.
Oh, right.
I had
Kim, by the way, we
never-
need to get Kim on the show. I think
Fuck Kim
she'd
Iverson.
be great on the show.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
No
From
Jews,
Boise.
no pan-faced jungle Asians. No. We're not doing this.
Oh,
no,
come
that's what it was.
on.
I had like a friendly relationship with what's her name?
Kim
No.
Iverson.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I somebody sent me a clip of them just like ripping me apart. Kim Iverson and Borsenko.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. And so I like tweeted one thing about how she's insane. And she's like, I'm going to blah, 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 blah.
It's a show about nothing today.
Literally. It's
a show about nothing. Zero prep. Anonymous sent $5. He sent a YouTube link that I'm not going to click on. Carlin's appearance, she looks like a 1980s troll doll covered in dirt and mold, living in a landfill, and she thinks that we're the retarded ones.
She does think we're retarded.
Tell us what you really think.
Someone says blonde hates everyone. That's not true. I like Cameron. I like Academic Agent. I like Andrew Anglin.
Where can I find the Stormer anymore, by the way?
You have to.
Is it .in?
It's .in, but I can't
India.
get to. You have to use.
We've resorted to India.
You have to use a VPN.
I can't get to it. Just really?
Yeah, you can do it.
Daily.
He's writing for Uns though.
Does it work?
I like Dave.
Oh, it does work. Look at this.
Dave Cullen.
It
I
does
still
work.
like Black Pigeon Speaks.
Dave Cullen's a great guy.
Great guy.
What happened? Is he not doing interviews anymore?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
that's a bummer.
Who else do we like?
I like a lot of people. Sam Parker.
Sam Parker's
Lucas
great.
Gage,
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh yeah, Nick.
There's a lot of people that I like.
Devin Starr.
I like most of the people.
I just named
I try
10
not to
people
fight.
I like. What more do you want?
Richard Spencer.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Robert the Pivotal sent $5 on Entropy.
Mark Collette, there's
Have you
another one,
asked Ferryman47 for an interview? Speaking of different internet personalities, he's the Canadian version of Thomas Rousseau in terms of white nationalism. The Ferryman, Ferryman's Toll on Twitter.
We've discussed him before on the show, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think didn't he just get banned though?
I don't know.
I thought he got banned. Father Mawdsley got banned, by the way.
Yeah.
Did we mention this on the
We
stream
did
yet?
indeed.
Well, I'm going to pull this up because I thought it was funny. He emailed me. Let's see here. He emailed me, and I guess I should have thought about this more, but
Thomas 777 and Pete Quinones. There's 2 more people.
Thomas 777. That's very good.
I like Father Mawdsley.
Yeah, Father Mawdsley he sent me an email, and I don't know if I was supposed to publish this or not, but I figured I would. Dear Dave and Redacted, I got notified that my X account has been suspended. Seems like I got reported for saying the Holocaust was a fabrication. Would you mind posting the attached screenshot so people know why I have disappeared? I might try appealing it, but I don't have much confidence in that. Thanks for the help. At least life will be more peaceful without X. And so this is the violation, I guess, that he got. But, I mean, should I not have posted that? I thought that was funny.
No, it's funny.
I thought it was funny. And then somebody in the chat is like, please tell me those are typos in his email. And I didn't even get it. I don't know. I guess are these all spam? Because I have to keep clicking on it to see the whole thread.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a typo. What? He's a human being. He's a human being. He's allowed to make typos.
Gypsy
Anyway,
Crusader. Really graceful.
really graceful. We need to get on the show.
I know. I've been harassing
That would
her.
be great. I've been watching her content for years. Yes.
All right, let's wrap this up.
No, they're doing exactly what I asked. They're like slow walking the
Come on,
super
guys.
chats in.
Come on.
Frederick Isidore Arvik sent $5. Subscribe for $5. Thank you for the big super chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anonymous sent $5. How unhinged is this going to stay or be purged? Can we all Fed post?
Oh, my mom's watching. That's what she means. Legal Man. I also like Legal Man.
Legal Man, very good. Yeah.
I said Devin. She's just sending me Devin over and over.
Sending names.
It just says Devin.
Devin.
Yes, Devin Stack. We all love Devin Stack.
That's so funny. We really need to get together a conference up here.
Yeah, that'd
What do
be
you
awesome.
think?
Yeah.
We call it the Arium World Congress. Just, do it real normie friendly.
Stop slow walking these, you guys. There is no reason that any of you should be giving us money for this.
Yes, there is.
No, there's no reason.
We deserve it.
We don't deserve this. You spend that money on something else.
Go buy yourself a latte. Okay. Well, anyway, I do have a nice bottle of scotch that I could get into today. Since
That's what you're going to do. You're going to get day drunk because our guest didn't show up. Whatever.
It's a very nice bottle of scotch.
That doesn't make it. That's what that movie Sideways was about. Even though you're drinking fine wine, you're still an alcoholic.
But it's Merlot.
We're not drinking any fucking Merlot.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's so great.
Anonymous sent $5. Just watch react to Mr. Mediker's last show. Is he not dead yet?
What is wrong with you? No, he's not dead yet.
I thought he had cancer.
He did. People survive cancer.
No, he was joking. Was he?
No, he really had
Now,
cancer.
wait, speaking of people that died, not just Charlie Kirk, what is up with Lord Miles?
Is he dead?
You didn't see that?
No.
I put out a tweet about it, then I pulled the tweet because I guess
Lord Miles.
he's faked his death a couple times.
What?
He's faked his death before, from what I understand. But I guess what's happening is there's this, here, it sucks because I don't have my clicker working anymore.
Lord Miles is not dead, guys. They had to turn his power off because they're doing infrastructure work. He's still documenting everything.
He's on this one. This is what I saw, right? Duel decided to support Lord Miles in his desert fasting bet with Polymarket. My team just informed me that the death is confirmed. I'm horrified and deeply saddened by the news of his passing. And it basically says that he was 20 days into the fast. They took him to the hospital and they gave him glucose, right? Because that's what you would do. And I guess because he had been fasting, the glucose hit his system and he died.
I don't know.
Allegedly, according to that one post.
What a dumbass way to die.
But it's like, how fucked up is it where it's like you've got a bet going on Polymarket that you can't fast 40 days in the desert. And then imagine a world where he is dead. And then like nobody believes it because there's a Polymarket bet going on. Anyway, we got to find out if Lord Miles is dead or not because he owes me a trip to Afghanistan.
Oh, you should definitely take it. Where you should fast for 40 days. And see
I'm not fasting for 40 days. I'm just saying I want to go to Afghanistan and get some ethically, locally sourced, homegrown poppy
Wait, is it a
seeds.
water fast?
I believe he's allowed to drink water, right? Or there's no way that you can't survive without water for 40 days. You can't.
If he died that way, then
you'd barely last a week.
That was really stupid.
Coming from somebody who's chronically dehydrated like myself, believe me, you can't.
I'm like, I need water. I better drink more coffee.
Yeah, right. Or like, what you call it? The Mexican Cokes that Vince still hasn't picked up from my house yet, by the way. Jeepers creepers.
I hope it's
That guy
internet
is so
marketing,
busy.
man.
Yeah, I do too. How messed up is that? That like people's deaths are just e-marketing. Yikes.
Welp.
We got another super chat.
What are you guys doing? You have no self-respect.
Frederick Isidore Arvik sent $5. Longtime fan from Norway here, Rebecca. Been following you since 2015. I have $30,000 ready to invest in Bitcoin. Should I invest now or wait?
I would wait. I am not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice.
We can't give you financial advice, but in a hypothetical situation like this.
What is Bitcoin at? Like 117?
113. Maybe 112.5. 112.6. It's on my home screen. I can just look at my phone.
I don't know. I mean,
all right, so listen to me.
I don't think it's going to bottom out.
This is not financial advice, okay? But here's what you do. You go to thebacklash.net, you go on affiliate links, and you hit buy Bitcoin. Okay, you go to River Bitcoin. There's the logo. Make an account, individual account, whatever. Get started there. And then what you do is put your 30 grand in their brokerage account. You'll earn 2.75% interest on 30 grand. That should be like $3 a day of Bitcoin that you could earn. Or you could like take 10 grand of it and tell River to buy like $5 of Bitcoin an hour. And, $10,000 will buy you like a couple months of buying.
Just wait.
You'll dollar cost average in.
Dude, Bitcoin's going to go back to like 65.
I don't know. I don't pretend to know where it's going to go. I just know that it has number go up technology.
This is not financial advice. We cannot give you financial advice.
No, but the financial advice we can give you is that you should also definitely visit atlasbullion.com/thebacklash, where you can get gold and silver on the internet at prices that can't be beat by other bullion.
Can't be beat.
Can't be beat. It's really tremendous. They have the best gold. It's a golden age. But we can't have a golden age without atlasbullion.com/backlash.
You have a better Trump than Donald Trump Jr.
My dad told me I need to watch the Donald Trump Jr. thing.
I was like, it's not as good as Dave's.
They have plans that start as low as $55 a month for silver subscriptions, $200 a month for their gold subscriptions. They've also got subscription plans for kids to get them to start saving for their future, little legends, and also ways to, figure out your IRA and 401k if you want to do something like that. But, they have some helpful tools up here. The gold-silver ratio is at 90%. Let's see here, 90, which means that gold is overvalued or silver is undervalued. But usually that ratio is at about 50 or 60.
Whoa.
So could be a good time to buy some silver. Could be a good time.
We might as well talk about Antelope Hill. We're just throwing content at people. You guys can listen to our ads.
Yeah, listen to some ads. Antelope Hill, of course, just put out this brand new 3rd edition of The Culture of Critique by Dr. Kevin MacDonald. It is all about the Jewish group evolutionary strategy. It is very good to read. You can find out about how
it is very good to read.
It is very good book to read. He put word on page nice. But it's all about the Jewish group evolutionary strategy, how they function on both the right and the left, creating revolutionary movements, and how they play that paradigm back and forth for their own benefits and not our benefit. But if you like things like that, there's a bunch of other books. I also started reading this book, Stimulosis. They sent me a copy of that. It's about like a secret pedophile ring at like the Pentagon.
Is it fiction?
It's fiction.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, that's one of the reasons why it's an interesting book. But anyway, Antelope Hill Publishing, they're fighting to keep history alive against the regime of anti-white censorship and to publish a new generation of dissident, radical, and right-wing researchers, philosophers, polemicists, and writers. They have an eclectic catalog that includes veteran right-wing authors and academics like Kerry Bolton, Dr. Ricardo Duchesne, and Paul Kersey, as well as newer figures like Lord Miles Routledge of Afghanistan, dead, maybe, Josh Neal and Christian Secor, in addition to a long list of original translations or modern reprints of otherwise inaccessible historical works from eras such as Fascist Italy, National Socialist Germany, and even medieval Europe. Their original works include groundbreaking investigations into the causes and funding behind transgenderism and the opioid crisis, books on Christian nationalism and American folktales. Additionally, Antelope Hill contributes to the regeneration of our culture and rebirth of our family values through their top-quality fiction, including books like Let Them Look West and Worlds Separated, and a collection of beautifully illustrated and wholesome children's books. Whatever your interest is, you're bound to find books that you like at Antelope Hill, all professionally published with cover art that will grace your bookshelves. Help us and help our people by checking out companies that share our values and work to preserve the birthright of our history. Visit antelopehillpublishing.com.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this unplanned, unprepared episode.
We got one more with North Idaho Tallow Company.
That's right. Sorry.
If you're tired of skincare packed with chemicals, very nasty chemicals, actually. It's not very good. I've got Bobby Kennedy looking into it.
It causes autism.
We like our tallow, don't we, folks? We've got the most tremendous tallow at Antelope Hill.
You cannot help yourself.
Antelope Hill Tallow Company. North Idaho Tallow keeps it simple with grass-fed tallow, time-tested ingredients, and zero junk. Our soaps, balms, and lip balm are packed with bioavailable nutrients your skin actually needs. No fillers, no endocrine disruptors, just rugged, reliable skincare that works. Ditch the synthetic garbage and switch to North Idaho Tallow Company. Get yours at idahotallow.com. We also have another slow-walked super chat. Oh, no. We got that one. That was the $30,000.
Oh, okay. Just give me $30,000.
What kind of money do they have in Norway?
I don't know.
Is it euros?
I actually don't think so. Norway.
Or do they have their own thing? Because if they've got euros, yeah, it's euros. Look at
it's a crone.
A crone. Crohn's disease. Really? Okay. How fast is that deflating compared to the dollar? Can we get a krone dollar chart?
No. This is not what anybody wants
Send
us
your
to do.
money to the Backlash at thebacklash.net/donate. We'll take care of it for you. You won't have $30,000 sitting in your bank account, burning a hole in your pocket. Just send it to us.
We'll take it off your hands because we are such good people.
Very good with money, you know.
Get out of here. Stop it.
Oh my gosh. Anonymous sent $5. Never mind. I gotta go. Enjoy, Rebecca. And then Anonymous sent $5. Could Idaho Tallow help Carlin with her hygiene?
No.
I've seen miracles happen with that soap.
How is putting tallow?
Have you seen the before and after picture of Vince's face? He had like eczema all over his face. Yeah. And then he started using the soap, and then he no longer had eczema. But if I say that the soap did that, that's illegal. Oh. I'm not allowed to say that the soap.
There's no cause and effect, but one thing. But there's temporality. We can say that.
Correlation, not necessarily
causation. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Remember that next
goofy
week,
little chat.
For a goofy chat.
Little.
Next week we will be back on Monday.
We will be back on Wednesday. We will be here in 2 days for a regular Wednesday show. What are you texting me?
And then we'll be back on the following Monday with another interview. We'll be back that Wednesday, of course, and we'll be back on Thursday with Academic Agent.
Wait, did Yojimbo Rockford just send us something?
Oh, really?
Allegedly. Hold on.
You guys.
I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
You guys.
Yeah, Yojimbo Rockford did send $10.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Since Rebecca said no more packages, it looks like I got my anthrax in just in time.
I did.
But
I've been wearing that shirt.
No, you can still send us packages.
We just don't want to open up on air
P.O. Box 853, Post Falls, Idaho 83877. But if you send us a package, we're going to open it and look at it. And then we're going to retape it and fake open it on the show. Yeah. So maybe I'll open the packages and then you won't know what's in them. So you'll be live reacting.
Sure.
And I'm just going to make sure that it's not a bomb or anthrax.
I like this idea.
How about that?
Somebody in the live chat just said, terrible show. I've really enjoyed it.
Please send us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, really.
This show sucks. It's my favorite. Kelly 1488 sent $10 on Rumble. Today is me and my wife's 18th wedding anniversary and 25 years together. We met as kids. That's incredible. Congratulations, Kelly.
That's 1488.
Very sweet. Yeah, I think. How long have we been married? Not me and you. No, I'm looking up at my wife. She's not there anymore.
You guys have been married for 7 years.
5 years, right? 5? Oh, okay. We're getting there.
Is it 5 years?
5 years. So does that mean that our upcoming anniversary is the 6th? Oh, boy. What did we do? We didn't do anything for our 5th. Oh, shit. Oh, she's giving me the finger. All right. Well, I guess I got to go to a Brazilian barbecue steakhouse.
Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Find all of our links on the backlash.net. We will see you on Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.